Welcome to the Compendium. I'm RJC, welcome to the Compendium. Hey, I'm RJC, welcome to a very special episode of the Compendium. Today's Fusion Frenzy we're going to be talking about under the chapter of the Fools. Specifically, the Fools, Orpheus and Izanagi. So first things first, we're going to talk about Orpheus. In Greek mythology, Orpheus was the son of the Thracian king Oregus and the muse Calliope. Some versions have Orpheus' father as the god Apollo. Apollo, fond of Orpheus, gave him a small golden lyre, which he quickly mastered. Taught to sing verses by his mother, Orpheus was so skilled at making music he was called Master of Strings and Father of Songs, capable of such music that even rocks and animals would be compelled to dance. Upon the death of his wife Eurydice, Orpheus was so distraught that his mournful singing brought nymphs and gods to tears. Traveling to the underworld, he used his music to soften the hearts of Hades and Persephone, who allowed him to bring his wife back to the upper world on the condition that he walk in front and not look back until they had both arrived at the surface. In his anxiety, Orpheus forgot his warning and looked back when he alone had reached the surface and saw his wife vanish, this time forever. At the time of his death, Orpheus had become an apostate, spurning all gods save for Apollo, whom he thanked for his golden lyre. For this he was ripped apart by Dionysian Menaids, although according to other versions he was ripped apart for refusing to participate in their drunken and often cannibalistic orgies on account of remaining committed to his lost lover. Only his head and lyre remaining, his head floated down Hebrus, continuing to sing sad songs until it was buried on the island of Lesbos, while his lyre was carried to the sky by muses and placed along the stars. True to his legend, Orpheus is the archetypical musician of literacy and war, and he stands for foolish human folly for turning back out of doubt, as well as sacrifice for dying Ulysses. Orpheus' stats are pretty low at first. It's base level 1, strength is 1, and everything else comes in at a 2. It retains fire and is weak to electricity and darkness. Just play the game. Or... So, you take Slime, you take Legion, you get Orpheus. So, for Izanagi. Izanagi is a Japanese creation deity born of the 7 divine generations in Japanese mythology. He is also referred to in various chronicles such as the Kojiki and Nihon Shiki as Izanagi no Mikoto, the male who invites. He and Izanami created many of the islands and deities of Japan. When Izanami died, Izanagi tried to retrieve her from the underworld but failed. He mistakenly looks at her while she's in a rotting, monstrous state in the underworld. which shames her. She attempts to kill him and swears to kill 1,000 of his men a day. Izanagi claims that he will make sure that 1,500 will be born each day. Izanagi is going to start at level 1. It's the first persona you get. Strength is 3, Magic 2, Endurance 2, Agility 3, and Luck 2. He's going to inherit Electric, Resist Electric, Block Dark, and was weak to Wind. Just play the game. So, you're going to take Obarion and Yomotsu Shikone, Izanagi. So, in conclusion of this special episode, Orpheus and Izanagi are two of the coolest personas in either of their games. In every playthrough I have a really hard time letting these guys go. But everything that starts has to end, and that's why we got Fusion Frenzy. Thank you, I'm RJC. Thank you for watching the compendium. This has been Fusion Frenzy.